Hello students, I hope you're having an amazing day. In this video, you'll be taking our 500 TOEIC Listening Questions Marathon. Just to review, there are 4 tasks. The first is photographs, where you'll look at a photograph and listen to 4 different choices for which one best describes what you see in the photograph. There are 50 of these questions. The next is question and response, where you'll listen to a single question or statement and you'll have to choose the best response. There are 150 of these questions. Next, we have conversations, where you'll listen to 2 or more people have a conversation, and each conversation is accompanied by 3 multiple choice questions. There are 50 conversations, which means there are 150 questions in this section. Lastly, we have short talks, where you'll listen to a single speaker have a short talk. Each talk is accompanied by 3 multiple choice questions, which means there are 150 questions in this section, for a grand total of 500 questions. As always, if you'd like answers with explanations to all of the questions in this test, simply click on the link in the description below to download the free PDF. And if you're really serious about your TOEIC listening and reading test preparation, I suggest you keep an eye out for our upcoming online course, Unlock the TOEIC, Mastering the Test, Listening and Reading. It's a fully self-paced online course. It's practice-focused and includes over 1,000 practice questions. All right, students, without further ado, let's get started. Task 1. Photographs. Select the statement that best describes what is happening in the picture.
A. A man is scanning a document. B. A woman is carrying some boxes. C. A cart is being pushed down an aisle. D. The man is pointing at a map on the wall.
A. An employee is taking inventory of the baked goods. B. A customer is paying for items at a cash register. C. A worker is pushing a shopping cart down the aisle. D. Loaves of bread are being sliced by a machine.
A. Diners are being seated at a restaurant. B. A man is washing pots in a sink. C. A chef is arranging food on a plate. D. The cooking equipment is being cleaned.
A. People are seated in a waiting area. B. A passenger is standing at a check-in desk. C. Bags are being loaded onto an airplane. D. An employee is pointing at a computer screen.
A. Workers are removing their safety gear. B. An excavator is being loaded onto a truck. C. Some men are reviewing blueprints on a table. D. A concrete wall is being painted.
A. A customer is paying for her groceries. B. The vendor is putting away some wooden crates. C. Some vegetables are being weighed on a scale. D. A man is pointing at some produce on display.
A. A woman is writing in a notebook. B. A woman is pouring coffee into a mug. C. Some employees are arranging chairs. D. A worker is plugging in a computer monitor.
A. Some people are repairing a bicycle. B. Tools are being stored in a toolbox. C. A woman is sweeping the floor. D. A bicycle is being parked outside.
A. A woman is writing on a whiteboard. B. A man is pointing at a computer screen. C. Some papers are being filed in a cabinet. D. The people are looking out the window.
A. Passengers are boarding a city bus. B. Some people are waiting at a bus stop. C. A worker is repairing a traffic light. D. Pedestrians are walking across the street.
A. A man is ordering a meal at a counter. B. Some people are hanging pictures on the wall. C. A woman is pointing at a digital tablet. D. Customers are standing in line at a cafe.
A. A laptop is being placed in a bag. B. A man is pointing at a spreadsheet on a monitor. C. A woman is watering a small plant. D. Some charts are being pinned to a whiteboard.
A. A vendor is hanging a sign above a stall. B. A woman is weighing fruit on a scale. C. Some baskets are being stacked on the ground. D. A man is placing items into a paper bag.
A. A bench is being painted by a worker. B. Some golfers are riding in a cart. C. Leaves are being blown into a pile. D. A trash can is being emptied near a pond.
A. A man is opening a window. B. A woman is writing in a notebook. C. Some plants are being moved to a shelf. D. A laptop is being placed inside a drawer.
A. A man is reviewing some documents. B. A laptop is being shut down. C. A worker is pouring a cup of coffee. D. Some glasses are being cleaned with a cloth.
A. A customer is paying for her purchases. B. A vendor is stacking wooden crates. C. Some bread is being sliced on a counter. D. A woman is holding a head of lettuce.
A. A child is sleeping in a bed. B. A woman is turning off a bedside lamp. C. A book is being held open. D. Some toys are being put into a basket.
A. A group of people is exiting a theater. B. A man is adjusting a microphone on a stand. C. Some audience members are taking notes. D. A couple is taking a selfie picture.
A. Some eggs are being cracked into a pan. B. A woman and child are baking cookies. C. A kitchen counter is being cleared of dishes. D. A boy is preheating an oven.
A. A woman is putting litter into a bag. B. A group of people is planting trees in a park. C. Some bags are being loaded into a truck. D. A path is being paved with stones.
A. A man is swimming in a lake. B. A group of people is hiking up a mountain. C. Some life jackets are being hung on a rack. D. A group of people is paddling a raft down a river.
A. A man is repairing a fishing rod. B. A girl is opening a plastic bucket. C. A boy is holding up a fish. D. Some people are getting into a boat.
A. One of the women is digging a hole in the soil. B. A watering can is being filled at a tap. C. Some sunflowers are being harvested. D. Two women are holding a potted plant.
A. A man is cooking food on a grill. B. A woman is washing some vegetables. C. Some people are hanging string lights. D. A patio table is being assembled.
A. A woman is wearing a tool belt. B. A garden bed is being constructed. C. Some vegetables are being weighed on a scale. D. A man is climbing a ladder.
A. A train is pulling away from a station. B. A musician is selling compact discs. C. Two people are looking at a map. D. Some luggage is being checked at a counter.
A. People are being served in a cafeteria. B. A clock is being hung on a wall. C. Some customers are paying for their meals. D. A menu is being removed from a display.
A. A group of students is sitting in a classroom. B. Some people are relaxing on the grass. C. A man is purchasing a beverage. D. A woman is packing a backpack.
A. A man is pouring milk into a cup. B. A woman is mopping the floor. C. Some jars are being placed on a shelf. D. A coffee machine is being repaired.
A. A woman is watering some potted plants. B. Two people are in a golf cart. C. A man is carrying a golf bag. D. Some people are sitting on a park bench.
A. A man is paying for his meal at a cash register. B. A woman is sipping a drink through a straw. C. Some food is being prepared in a kitchen. D. Customers are standing in line to be served.
A. A passenger is adjusting the window shade. B. Trays of food are being distributed to the cabin. C. A flight attendant is checking the overhead bins. D. Several people are resting in their seats.
A. Some passengers are standing in the aisle. B. Two women are looking at each other. C. A woman is removing her headphones. D. A man is making a phone call.
A. A woman is stirring food in a pan. B. A man is washing dishes in a sink. C. Some pots are being stored in a cabinet. D. Waiters are serving food to customers.
A. A man is locking a bicycle to a tree. B. A man is resting on a park bench. C. A man is riding a bicycle along a path. D. A man is putting on a denim jacket.
A. People are resting on the grass. B. Two people are jogging along a path. C. A man is taking off his hat. D. Some leaves are being swept from the ground.
A. A woman is operating an office machine. B. A man is handing a clipboard to a colleague. C. Some papers are being filed in a cabinet. D. A technician is repairing a printer.
A. A man is carrying a computer monitor. B. Some people are gathered around a conference table. C. A woman is hanging a picture on the wall. D. A woman is stapling some papers together.
A man is erasing the whiteboard. B. Some people are packing up their computers. C. A man is drawing a diagram on a whiteboard. D. A woman is handing a pen to a colleague.
A. A woman is boarding a public bus. B. Some pedestrians are crossing the street. C. A driver is wiping the windshield. D. A bus is parked inside a garage.
A. Some tools are being stored in a toolbox. B. Some men are reviewing a set of plans. C. One of the workers is adjusting his hard hat. D. Heavy machinery is moving dirt on the site.
A. A cashier is scanning items at a checkout counter. B. Fruits and vegetables are being weighed on a scale. C. A worker is stocking the shelves with fresh produce. D. A woman is placing some items into a bag.
A. A man is carrying a dog. B. A woman is jogging on a paved path. C. People are playing tennis on a court. D. A woman is watering the flowers.
A. A woman is pouring milk into a cup. B. A machine is being repaired. C. Some cups are being washed in a sink. D. A customer is paying for a drink.
A. Some people are folding up the umbrellas. B. A waiter is wiping down a table. C. A waiter is carrying a tray of beverages. D. The customers are paying their bills.
A. A laptop has been left open on a desk. B. A person is typing on a keyboard. C. Some files are being placed in a cabinet. D. A worker is watering a plant.
A. Some people are resting on the grass. B. Vendors are taking down their tents. C. Shoppers are walking between rows of stalls. D. Goods are being loaded into a delivery truck.
A. A train is departing from the station. B. Some people are walking along the platform. C. Luggage is being loaded into a cargo car. D. Passengers are taking their seats.
A. A man is pointing at a projector screen. B. Some people are exiting a conference room. C. A woman is speaking to an audience. D. The attendees are standing in a hallway.
Task 2. Question and response. For each question, you will listen to a question or statement followed by 3 responses. They will be spoken only one time. Select the best response to the question or statement.
Who has the copy of the quarterly report? A. In the filing cabinet. B. Mr. Davis does. C. It's a brand new copy.
When does the train to Boston leave? A. At track 4. B. In about 20 minutes. C. It's currently raining.
Where should I put these extra boxes? A. On the top shelf, please. B. They are very heavy. C. No, I didn't see them.
Are you going to the marketing conference in London? A. Yes, I booked my ticket yesterday. B. It was a great presentation. C. 2 days ago.
Why is the main road closed today? A. Please close the door behind you. B. They are doing some construction work. C. It's not very far from here.
What time is your dentist appointment? A. Dr. Smith is a good dentist. B. At 2:30. C. In the waiting room.
Has the morning mail been delivered yet? A. Yes, it's on your desk. B. At the local post office. C. He is a new mail carrier. Would you like an aisle seat or a window seat? A. Yes, I would like that very much. B. Please have a seat over there. C. An aisle seat, please.
How did you find out about the job opening? A. I saw an advertisement online. B. The store opens at 9 o'clock. C. It's a very challenging job.
You're going to the company picnic, aren't you? I'll pack some sandwiches for us. B. No, I have to work this weekend. C. It was a lot of fun last year.
Where is the annual convention being held this year? A. In Chicago, I believe. B. Sometime in late August. C. Yes, it's an annual event.
Do you want to review the contract now or after lunch? A. The food was delicious. B. Let's do it after we eat. C. No, I didn't see it. The printer on the second floor is out of paper again. A. I'll go grab a ream from the supply closet. B. It was printed yesterday. C. The office is 2 floors up.
Why did the client cancel the meeting? A. The meeting is at 10 a.m. B. They decided to use a different vendor. C. Yes, I canceled my subscription.
You've already submitted your travel expenses, haven't you? A. It was a very expensive trip. B. I sent them to accounting this morning. C. Have a safe flight.
Where can I find the replacement ink cartridges? A. In the supply cabinet by the break room. B. I think it's a great idea. C. To print the quarterly report.
Has the proposed budget been approved yet? A. Yes, the director signed off on it yesterday. B. It's about $5,000. C. We need to improve the design.
The traffic is unusually heavy on the highway today. A. A new traffic light was installed. B. Yes, there must be an accident up ahead. C. I can help you lift that heavy box.
Would you rather take a taxi or walk to the restaurant? F. The food there is always delicious. B. Yes, I would like to do that. C. Let's walk, the weather is really nice.
Who is presenting the sales data at this afternoon's meeting? A. The data is completely accurate. B. It's supposed to start at 2 p.m. C. I believe Ms. Garcia is handling that.
Why didn't you reply to my email? A. I haven't checked my inbox yet. B. It's my new mailing address. C. Yes, I replied yesterday.
Who is going to the trade show in Berlin? A. By airplane. B. Next Tuesday. C. The marketing director and her team.
Have you finished reading the quarterly report? A. I'm only halfway through it. B. The reporter is on Channel 4. C. In the filing cabinet.
When will the new software be installed? A. The IT department is doing it. B. Sometime over the weekend. C. It's a very useful program.
This office is much larger than our old one, isn't it? A. Yes, we have a lot more space now. B. He is a new office manager. C. I don't know how old he is.
How long have you been working in the sales department? A. Since I graduated from university. B. It's a very long hallway. C. Yes, I am working there now.
Why don't we take a short break before the next presentation? A. He broke his new glasses. B. That sounds like a good idea. C. The presentation was quite short.
Didn't you already send the invitations for the retirement party? A. No. I'm planning to mail them this afternoon. B. Mr. Evans is retiring next month. C. It was a wonderful party.
Which catering company did you hire for the luncheon? A. We chose the one on Elm Street. B. The lunch was very expensive. C. I'll be hired next week.
Would you mind turning down the volume on the radio? A. Not at all, I'll lower it right now. B. The radio is broadcasting the news. C. It turned out perfectly.
Haven't we received the final floor plans yet? A. Yes, I put them on your desk this morning. B. His office is on the 3rd floor. C. I plan to visit the site tomorrow.
How much does it cost to park in the downtown garage? A. It's $10 an hour. B. The park is quite large. C. Please park your car over there.
Whose jacket is this on the conference room chair? A. The meeting was canceled. B. I think it belongs to Sarah. C. It's very cold outside today.
Will you be paying with cash or a credit card?
A.
I'll use my card, please. B. Yes, I paid for it yesterday. C. The cash register is broken.
I can't seem to get this projector to turn on. A. The project is almost finished. B. Let me check the power cable for you. C. It's a very interesting presentation.
Who is managing the new marketing campaign? A. It was a very successful campaign. B. The marketing department is on the 4th floor. C. Mr. Roberts was assigned to it.
When is the safety inspector scheduled to arrive? A. Sometime tomorrow morning. B. Please wear your safety goggles. C. At the main entrance.
Have you had a chance to look over the revised contract? A. Yes, I reviewed it last night. B. The view from the office is amazing. C. It will cost $500.
Would you rather attend the morning workshop or the afternoon session? A. I'll take the morning one, please. B. Yes, it was very informative. C. The shop opens at 8 o'clock.
I don't think we have enough chairs for everyone in the meeting. A. The chairman is running late. B. I'll go fetch a few more from the break room. C. It was a very productive discussion.
How do you usually commute to the branch office? By company car. B. It's about 5 miles away. C. Usually on Tuesdays.
The new inventory software is quite difficult to learn. A. They are kept in the main warehouse. B. Yes, but they offer a training session for it. C. The new hardware was expensive.
Whose presentation are we listening to next? A. I can't hear you very well. B. I think it's Mr. Tanaka's turn. C. A nice present for her birthday.
Are you going to the retirement banquet tonight? A. Yes, I sent in my RSVP yesterday. B. The bank is already closed. C. He worked here for 20 years.
Where did you leave the folder with the client contracts? A. The client is arriving very soon. B. Next to the copy machine on the 2nd floor. C. They are leaving early tomorrow.
How many people signed up for the company outing? A. It was a very pleasant trip. B. About 35 so far. C. In the park across the street.
The deadline for the grant application is this Friday, isn't it? A. No, it's actually been extended by a week. B. He applied for a promotion. C. I don't have any stamps.
Why don't you ask the maintenance crew to fix the light? A. The light is very bright. B. I'll give them a call right now. C. Because it's broken.
Where can I get my parking pass validated? A. At the security desk in the lobby. B. You can park in the basement. C. The pass is valid for 1 year.
Should we start the presentation now or wait for Mr. Kim? A. Yes, he is coming. B. He's just pulling into the parking lot, so let's wait. C. I present my work every month.
Who should I contact about the leaked ceiling in the lobby? A. It's been raining all morning. B. You should call the building manager. C. On the top floor.
When is the final draft of the proposal due? A. By the end of the business day on Friday. B. I'll check the post office. C. It's a very persuasive proposal.
Do you prefer the blue folders or the green ones? A. Yes, I like them both. B. The green ones are a bit more professional. C. They are stored in the cabinet. Why hasn't the technician fixed the server yet? A. He's waiting for a replacement part to arrive. B. The internet is very fast today. C. Yes, the server is in the back room.
Could you give me a hand moving these boxes? A. I moved here 3 years ago. B. Sure, let me just finish this email. C. My hands are quite cold.
How often do we need to back up the data on the central server? A. It's located at the back of the room. B. At least once every 24 hours. C. Yes, I already backed it up. Is there a pharmacy nearby that stays open late? A. There's one inside the supermarket down the street. B. I need to pick up a prescription. C. No, I don't have any farm experience.
Why are the technicians replacing the wiring in the basement? A. To improve the building's energy efficiency. B. He's a very skilled electrician. C. It's in the lower level of the building.
Would you like me to proofread your presentation, or are you finished? A. I'd appreciate a second pair of eyes, thanks. B. The presentation lasted for an hour. C. Yes, I would like to go.
I think we should hire an extra caterer for the charity gala. A. The charity raised a lot of money last year. B. I agree. The guest list is much larger than expected. C. He was hired as a junior accountant.
How long does the flight to Singapore take? A. It's a very modern airport. B. Roughly 7.5 hours. C. I've never been there before.
Could you tell me where the nearest post office is? A. I need to buy some stamps. B. The mail is delivered at noon. C. It's just around the corner from the bank.
Why is the security alarm going off in the warehouse? A. A technician is testing the system. B. It's much louder than the old one. C. Yes, I remembered to lock the door.
Should I email the contract to the client or send it by express mail? No, I haven't seen the contract yet. B. Emailing it would be much faster. C. The client is in a meeting right now.
Mr. Henderson is the new head of the accounting department, isn't he? A. He's been with the company for 10 years. B. I account for all the expenses. C. No, that's actually Ms. Wallace.
How many people are expected at the retirement dinner tonight? A. Around 40 have confirmed so far. B. It starts at 7 o'clock. C. In the ballroom on the second floor.
Why is the cafeteria closed in the middle of the afternoon? A. I usually have a sandwich for lunch. B. They are installing a new industrial oven. C. Yes, it's right next to the elevators.
Does Mr. Kim prefer to be called by his first name or his title? A. Yes, he is very professional. B. He's been with the firm for years. C. He actually prefers to be called Doctor.
Where did you put the file on the quarterly projections? A. It's in the blue folder on your desk. B. We need to increase our sales targets. C. I'll be finished with it by tomorrow.
You've already met the new head of marketing, haven't you? A. The marketing budget was approved. B. No, I was out of the office on Monday. C. She has a lot of experience in the field.
Why don't we review the merger agreement after the break? A. It was a very long meeting. B. He's been with the firm for years. C. That sounds like a better plan.
How often is the inventory in the stockroom updated? A. At the end of every business day. B. We have plenty of office supplies. C. In the warehouse behind the building.
Which laptop should I use for the video conference? A. Yes, the video quality is excellent. B. The one labeled Unit 4 is the most reliable. C. I'll be finished with it by tomorrow.
Has the new laboratory equipment been calibrated yet? A. It's a very modern laboratory. B. No, the technician is coming tomorrow morning. C. We need to order more test tubes.
The client from Seoul is arriving at 3 o'clock, isn't she? A. Actually, her flight was delayed until 5. B. Yes, I've been to South Korea before. C. It's a very large city.
Why is the office so cold this morning? A. I'll be there in 10 minutes. B. The heating system is being repaired. C. Yes, it's a very large office.
How do I access the company's internal database? A. You'll need a password from the IT department. B. It was updated last Tuesday. C. I usually take the stairs.
Should I set up the projector in the boardroom or the small meeting room? A. The project was completed on time. B. Yes, that would be very helpful. C. The boardroom has more space for the audience.
Who is responsible for organizing the annual holiday party? A. It's held at the Grand Hotel. B. The social committee handles that every year. C. I'm planning to attend.
Haven't you already signed the lease for the new warehouse? A. No, I'm still waiting for the final version. B. It's located near the shipping docks. C. Yes, the sign is very visible.
Could you tell me where the nearest post office is? A. I need to buy some stamps. B. It's just around the corner from the bank. C. The mail is delivered at noon.
Why is the cafeteria closed in the middle of the afternoon? A. I usually have a sandwich for lunch. B. Yes, it's right next to the elevators. C. They are installing a new industrial oven.
How long is the flight to Singapore? A. Roughly 7.5 hours. B. It's a very modern airport. C. I've never been there before.
Should I email the contract to the client or send it by express mail? A. No, I haven't seen the contract yet. B. Emailing it will be much faster. C. The client is in a meeting right now.
Mr. Henderson is the new head of accounting, isn't he? A. Actually, that's Ms. Wallace. B. He's been with the company for 10 years. C. I account for all the expenses.
When is the maintenance crew scheduled to paint the lobby? A. I've already chosen the color. B. To make it look more modern. C. Early Saturday morning, I believe.
Why don't we hire a temporary assistant for the busy season? A. That's exactly what I was thinking. B. He was hired as a full-time employee. C. My assistant is on vacation.
How much did the shipping for the new monitors cost? A. They arrived in perfect condition. B. It was included in the total price. C. We need at least 15 of them.
Which entrance should I use to get to the loading dock? A. Yes, the entrance is open. B. I'll be loading the truck later. C. The one on the side of the building.
You've updated the client list with the new contact info, right? A. The client is very satisfied. B. I'm actually working on that right now. C. It's a very long list of names.
Where should we display the new promotional flyers? A. They fly out of the airport at noon. B. On the bulletin board near the entrance. C. Yes, the promotion was a great success.
Who is going to pick up the keynote speaker from the train station? A. The train arrives in exactly 20 minutes. B. She gave a wonderful speech last year. C. I believe David volunteered to do that.
Would you like a window seat or an aisle seat for the flight? A. I prefer the aisle so I can stretch my legs. B. The meeting is scheduled for Friday. C. Yes, please take a seat over there.
Why was the quarterly budget meeting postponed? A. In the main conference room on the third floor. B. The budget was finally approved yesterday. C. The finance director had a scheduling conflict.
Has anyone seen the remote control for the television in the lobby? A. It's a brand new flat-screen monitor. B. I think it's under those magazines on the coffee table. C. No, I can't control the volume from here.
When are the new company laptops arriving? A. A few of them have minor scratches. B. By the end of the week, hopefully. C. They are on top of the manager's desk.
Why don't we review the quarterly report over lunch? A. I brought a chicken salad today. B. That's a great idea. I'll book a table. C. The report is extremely detailed.
Where is the nearest subway station from here? A. Just 2 blocks down this street on the right. B. The train was delayed by 20 minutes. C. I usually drive my car to the office.
Who approved the budget for the upcoming marketing campaign? A. The campaign launched successfully yesterday. B. It will cost about $5,000. C. The regional director signed off on it.
You've sent the invitations for the leadership seminar, haven't you? A. Yes, they all went out early this morning. B. The seminar was very informative. C. No, I haven't seen him today.
Why are there so many boxes stacked in the hallway? A. We're moving to the new office tomorrow. B. It's a very long hallway. C. Yes, I can help you carry them.
Did the client sign the non-disclosure agreement yet? A. The agreement was very clearly written. B. No, I didn't see the sign outside. C. He signed it right after our morning meeting.
Would you rather take the train or drive to the convention? A. The training session starts at 9. B. Let's drive so we can leave whenever we want. C. Yes, the convention is in Boston this year.
Who is responsible for updating the employee handbook this year? A. The Human Resources Department is handling it. B. It features a brand new cover design. C. It has to be finished by the end of November.
You're attending the software training workshop, aren't you? A. I usually take the train to work. B. The shop is closed on Sundays. C. Actually, I have a scheduling conflict.
Where should I submit my travel expense report? A. Directly to the accounting department. B. It was a very expensive trip to London. C. By the end of the month, please.
The regional director is visiting our branch tomorrow, isn't he? A. In the main boardroom on the first floor. B. Yes, I visited that branch last week. C. Actually, his flight was canceled this morning.
Would you prefer to sit inside the restaurant or out on the patio? A. The food here is absolutely delicious. B. Let's sit outside since the weather is so nice. C. Yes, I made a dinner reservation for 2.
Why did the design team request an extension on the project? A. They need a few more days to test the software. B. The extension cord is in the supply closet. C. It was a highly successful advertising campaign.
How do you usually commute to the downtown office? A. The office opens at 8 in the morning. B. About 45 minutes, depending on traffic. C. I take the express train from the suburbs.
Who is giving the keynote address at the conference tomorrow? A. In the main auditorium. B. Dr. Thorne from the university. C. It was a very interesting speech.
Have we received the cost estimates for the office renovations yet? A. Yes, the contractor emailed them this morning. B. The new office is much more spacious. C. About $10,000.
Why did they close the parking garage on 5th Avenue? A. It's usually open until midnight. B. I parked my car on the street. C. It's undergoing some structural repairs.
Do you want to review the marketing materials now, or should we wait until after lunch? A. I'm quite hungry, so let's wait. B. The marketing team did a great job. C. Yes, I reviewed them yesterday.
The new software update hasn't been installed on these computers, has it? A. A local computer store. B. No, the IT department is doing that tomorrow. C. The software is very easy to use.
Where should I put these extra promotional brochures? A. They are very well designed. B. We usually promote from within. C. Just leave them on the reception desk.
Has the catering company confirmed the menu for the banquet? A. Yes, they are a very popular restaurant. B. Not yet, they promised to call us this afternoon. C. The banquet hall can hold 200 guests.
How do you usually get to the airport from the downtown office? A. I typically take the express shuttle bus. B. The flight was delayed by 2 hours. C. About 45 minutes usually.
Do you want me to print the quarterly report, or will you read it on your tablet? A. The reporter is waiting in the lobby. B. Yes, I reported the issue to IT. C. I'll just read it on my screen, thanks.
I think we should order more printer ink before we run out completely. A. Good idea, I'll place an order right after this meeting. B. The printer is out of order again. C. It was printed on glossy paper.
Who is presenting the quarterly sales figures this afternoon? A. At exactly 3 o'clock. B. Mr. Davis from the regional office. C. The sales were unusually high.
Why hasn't the supplier shipped the raw materials yet? A. They are experiencing a shortage of delivery trucks. B. Yes, the shipment arrived yesterday. C. I usually ship them by air freight.
Would you prefer to have the interview in person or over the phone? A. The phone in the hallway is ringing. B. I already reviewed the applicant's resume. C. In person would be much better for me.
Where is the closest ATM around here? A. I need to withdraw some cash for lunch. B. There's one inside the grocery store across the street. C. It usually closes at 9 in the evening.
The new employee orientation is tomorrow, isn't it? A. Actually, it's been moved to Thursday. B. He is a very hard worker. C. In the second floor training room.
When does the shuttle bus to the airport usually leave? A. Right outside the main entrance. B. It's a very comfortable ride. C. It departs every 30 minutes.
Why is the copy machine out of order again? A. A paper jam caused a system error this morning. B. I need 50 copies of the annual report. C. Yes, it's located on the second floor.
Did you remember to turn off the lights in the conference room? A. The meeting was quite long. B. Oh, I completely forgot. I'll go do it right now. C. It's very bright in here.
How many laptops do we need to order for the new hires? A. We have 5 people starting next week, so 5. B. On the top shelf of the IT supply closet. C. They are highly recommended by the staff.
Who is managing the company's social media accounts this week? A. I posted the pictures yesterday morning. B. It's a great networking opportunity. C. Sarah volunteered to take care of them.
Who left these architectural blueprints on the conference table? A. By tomorrow morning at the latest. B. I think they belong to Mr. Sato. C. The new building is very tall.
Where can I find the warranty information for this projector? A. It should be in the back of the user manual. B. The warranty expires next month. C. Yes, I found it very helpful.
The updated employee directory has already been sent out, hasn't it? A. I directed them to the main lobby. B. He is a very hard-working employee. C. No, they are still adding a few names.
Why did you decide to change the catering service for the annual gala? A. The gala was a huge success last year. B. Because the previous company doubled their prices. C. I usually bring my own lunch to work.
Should we rent a larger booth for the trade show or keep the standard size? A. Yes, the trade show is in Chicago this year. B. The rental car is parked right outside. C. Let's get the larger one so we have more display room.
How long will it take to process the customer's refund? A. Usually about 3 to 5 business days. B. Yes, the funds are already available. C. The process was surprisingly complicated.
You've reviewed the proposed marketing budget, haven't you? A. The product review was mostly positive. B. It's a very cost-effective solution. C. Not yet. I plan to look at it tonight.
Where is the best place for visitors to park their cars? A. The park is quite beautiful in the spring. B. There's a designated lot just behind the building. C. I usually drive my own car to work every day.
Why are we ordering more office chairs for the third floor? A. The chairman of the board is arriving soon. B. We need to order more printer paper, too. C. Because we just hired several new employees.
Should we finalize the contract today or wait until Monday? A. Let's get it signed today so we can move forward. B. The contractor did a really fantastic job. C. Yes, next Monday is a public holiday.
When is the final draft of the architectural plans due? A. We plan to visit the construction site tomorrow. B. By the end of business on Friday. C. The architect is highly experienced.
Who is responsible for training the new sales representatives? A. That would be the regional manager. B. They represent our best-selling product. C. The training room is just down the hall.
Would you like me to book a direct flight or one with a layover? A. I read the book on the flight. B. Yes. The flight departs at noon. C. A direct flight, please, even if it costs a bit more.
The server maintenance is scheduled for this weekend, isn't it? A. I served the clients their lunch yesterday. B. The maintenance department is on the first floor. C. Yes, the IT team will start on Saturday night.
How can I request a reimbursement for my travel expenses? A. The business trip was very expensive. B. You need to fill out the form on the employee portal. C. He traveled to London for a conference last week.
Where's the annual stockholders meeting being held this year? A. At 3 o'clock on Thursday afternoon. B. At the new convention center downtown. C. The stockholders were very pleased.
Why is the production line moving so slowly today? A. Yes, I watched that movie yesterday. B. We're launching a new line of clothing. C. One of the main conveyor belts is malfunctioning. Have you finished reviewing the safety guidelines, or do you need more time? A. I just finished reading them, actually. B. Safety is always our top priority here. C. The tour guide is currently on vacation.
Who should I contact about getting a replacement ID badge? A. I've had my badge for over 3 years. B. You need to wear it at all times. C. You can speak to the receptionist at the front desk.
How much does it cost to upgrade to priority shipping? A. The ship departs from the harbor early tomorrow. B. It's an additional $15 per package. C. It usually takes about 3 to 4 business days.
Task 3. Conversations. You will listen to conversations with 2 or more speakers. After each conversation, you will be asked to answer 3 questions. Each conversation will be played 1 time. Select the best response to each question.
Hi, David. I just got word that the conference room we booked for the graphic design workshop on Friday has a leaking roof. Facilities has to close it down for repairs.
That's terrible timing. We have over 20 people signed up to attend. Are there any other large rooms available in the building?
Already checked. The only thing available is the small boardroom on the 2nd floor, but it only fits 10. I think we might have to move the event to the community center across the street.
Okay, I'll call them right away to see if we can rent their main hall. Could you start drafting an email to notify the attendees about the potential location change?
What problem are the speakers discussing? What does the woman suggest doing? What will the man probably do next?
Welcome to Sunrise Cafe. What can I get started for you today?
Hi, I was looking at your online menu earlier, and I wanted to try the seasonal pumpkin soup, but I don't see it on the menu board up there.
I apologize for the confusion. We actually transitioned to our winter menu on Monday, so the pumpkin soup has been replaced by a hearty potato leek soup. We haven't had a chance to update the website yet.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, potato leek sounds good too. I'll take a bowl of that, and a slice of sourdough bread, please.
Where does the conversation take place? Why is the woman disappointed? What reason does the man give for the issue?
Hello, Mr. Henderson. This is Alice Miller from Apex Marketing. I'm calling to invite you for an in-person interview for the senior copywriter position. We were very impressed with your portfolio.
Thank you so much, Ms. Miller. I would be thrilled to come in. What days are you currently conducting interviews?
We are scheduling candidates for next Tuesday and Wednesday. Would Tuesday at 10 a.m. work for you? You would be meeting with our marketing director, Sarah Jenkins.
Tuesday at 10 a.m. is perfect. Do I need to bring anything specific with me?
Just a printed copy of your resume and a list of references. I'll email you a temporary parking pass later today so you can park in our visitor garage.
Why is the woman calling? Who will the man meet with? What will the woman provide to the man?
Front desk, this is Thomas. How can I help you?
Hi, Thomas. I'm calling from room 412. I'm scheduled to check out tomorrow morning, but my afternoon client meeting just got moved to 2 p.m. Is there any way I could request a late checkout?
Let me take a look at our system. Since we have a large conference group arriving tomorrow evening, the latest I can extend your room is 1 p.m. Would that work for you?
That might be cutting it close. Tell you what, I'll just check out at the normal time and leave my luggage with the bellhop while I go to the meeting.
Where does the conversation most likely take place? Why does the woman request a change? What does the woman decide to do?
Hey, Lisa, do you know if the ink cartridges for the color printer have arrived yet? I need to print out the promotional flyers for the real estate open house on Saturday.
The delivery came this morning, but unfortunately, the supplier sent the wrong model numbers. I had to send them back and request a rush delivery for the correct ones.
Oh no, if they don't get here by tomorrow afternoon, I won't have the materials ready for the weekend. What should I do?
You should probably take the file to the print shop down the street. It will cost a little extra, but you can use the department's corporate card to pay for it.
What is the man trying to do? What problem does the woman mention? What does the woman recommend?
Hi, I'd like to return this fitness watch. I bought it last week, but the step counter doesn't seem to be tracking my movements accurately.
I'm sorry to hear that. Do you have your original receipt and the box it came in? Our policy requires both for full refund.
I have the email receipt right here on my phone, but I threw the box away on the first day. Can I still get my money back?
Without the original packaging, I can't process a cash refund. However, I can offer you store credit for the full purchase amount, which you can use to buy a different model today.
What kind of product is being discussed? Why is the woman returning the item? What does the man offer the woman?
Excuse me, conductor. I think we're running behind schedule. Will we still arrive at Union Station by 3:15? My connecting train to Boston leaves at 3:30. Oh,
I'm afraid we're currently delayed by about 20 minutes due to track maintenance ahead. We probably won't pull into the station until 3:45.
oh no, I'm definitely going to miss my connection. Is there another train to Boston this afternoon?
Let me check my terminal. Yes, there's an express train leaving at 4:30. When we arrive, just go straight to the ticketing desk at Gate 4, and they will transfer your ticket at no extra charge.
Who is the man talking to? What is causing the delay? What does the woman advise the man to do?
Hi, Brian. Have you finalized the catering order for the annual awards banquet next month? We need to give the venue our final head count by Friday.
I've confirmed most of it, but I'm still waiting on dietary restrictions from the sales department. 5 of their team members haven't replied to the survey yet.
We really can't wait much longer. Why don't you just order a few extra vegetarian and gluten-free meals to be safe? The budget has enough room to cover a little extra food.
That's a great idea. I'll add 10 assorted special meals to the order right now and send the final numbers over to the banquet hall manager.
What event are the speakers organizing? Why is the man delaying the order? What solution does the woman suggest?
Good morning, Green Leaf Landscaping. This is Mark speaking.
Hi Mark, my name is Sarah. I had your team out last week to plant some new bushes in my front yard. Unfortunately, 2 of the rose bushes already look like they are dying. The leaves have all turned brown.
I'm sorry to hear that, Sarah. Sometimes newly planted shrubs suffer from transplant shock, especially with the recent heat wave we've had. Have you been watering them every evening?
Yes, I've been following the watering instructions exactly. Can someone come out and take a look at them?
Absolutely. Our work is fully guaranteed. I can send our head botanist to your property on Thursday morning to inspect the plants and replace them if necessary.
Why is the woman calling? What does the man say might have contributed to the issue? What does the man promise to do?
Hi, Elena. I brought the revised blueprints for the new lobby area. We managed to incorporate the larger reception desk you asked for.
Thanks, Greg. This layout looks much better, but I'm a bit concerned about the lighting. The proposed fixtures seem a bit too dim for a space without natural windows.
That's a valid point. I can swap these out for LED panels that mimic natural daylight. It will increase the budget by about $500, though.
That's fine. It's worth the extra cost to make a welcoming first impression on our clients. Please go ahead and update the invoice.
What are the speakers mainly discussing? What is the woman concerned about? What does the woman agree to do?
Excuse me, I love this winter coat, but I only see a medium on the rack. Do you happen to have a large in the stockroom?
Let me scan the barcode for you. It looks like we are out of the large in this navy blue color, but we do have it in charcoal gray in the back.
I really prefer the navy. I saw online that your branch in the Westfield Mall has a few left in stock. Can you arrange for me to pick one up there tomorrow?
Absolutely. Let me give them a call right now to put it on hold under your name. You'll just need to show your ID when you go to their customer service desk.
Where is the conversation most likely taking place? What problem does the woman have? What will the man do next?
Hi, Diane. Do you have a minute? I'm trying to submit my expense report from the trade show in Chicago, but the accounting portal keeps giving me an error message.
Sure, let me take a look at your screen. I see the issue. You categorized your client dinner under personal meals instead of client entertainment. The system automatically blocks personal meals over $50.
Oh, I completely missed that drop-down menu. Thanks for catching it. If I fix the category right now, will the reimbursement still make it into this Friday's paycheck?
As long as you submit it before 5 p.m. today, it will be approved in time. I'll keep an eye out for it on my end so I can push it through immediately.
What is the man trying to do? What caused the system error? When is the deadline to get the reimbursement this week?
Hi, I'm here to pick up a rental car under the name Arthur Jenkins. I reserved a compact sedan for the week.
Welcome, Mr. Jenkins. Let me pull up your reservation. I'll just need to see your driver's license and the credit card you used to book online.
Here you go. I've got a long drive ahead to a medical conference in Seattle, so I'm hoping to get on the road quickly.
I completely understand. It looks like the previous renter hasn't returned the compact sedan yet, so we don't have that vehicle class available. However, for the inconvenience, I'm going to upgrade you to a midsize SUV at no additional charge.
Where does the conversation take place? What problem does the woman mention? What does the woman offer to do?
Hey Marcus, I saw the memo about switching to the new cloud storage system next weekend. Do you know exactly when it's happening?
Yes, the IT team will start migrating the files on Friday night right after the office closes. The system will be completely offline until Sunday afternoon.
Oh, I was actually planning to work on the quarterly financial report on Saturday morning. Will I be able to access any of my spreadsheets while the system is down?
No, you won't have access to the cloud. You'll need to download those specific files to your local hard drive by Friday at 5 p.m. if you want to work on them over the weekend.
What event is scheduled for next weekend? Why is the woman concerned? What does the man advise the woman to do?
Hello, I have 2 tickets for tonight's symphony performance, but I was wondering if we could exchange our seats. We're in the upper balcony, and my wife has a lot of trouble climbing stairs.
I can certainly look into that for you, sir. Let me check the seating chart for the lower orchestra level. Unfortunately, we are completely sold out for tonight's show, so I can't move your seats.
Oh, that's a shame. I should have booked earlier. Is there an elevator we can use to get to the balcony level instead?
Yes, there is an elevator right past the coat check. I'll also ask one of our ushers to meet you there and escort you to your seats, so you get there comfortably.
Why does the man want to change his seats? What does the woman find out? How will the woman assist the man?
Customer service, this is Brian. How can I assist you today?
Hi, Brian. I'm calling about my water bill for this past month. It's nearly double what I usually pay, and my usage hasn't changed at all.
I can certainly look into that. Let me pull up your account. I do see a significant spike in usage starting on the 12th. Have you noticed any leaking pipes or running toilets in your home?
Not at all. I actually had a plumber inspect the house last week for a renovation project, and he said everything was in perfect condition.
Okay, in that case, the issue might be a faulty meter. I'll send a technician out on Tuesday to test the equipment outside your house. If the meter is defective, we'll adjust your bill accordingly.
Why is the woman calling? What did the woman do recently? What will the man do next?
Hey, Sarah! Are we still meeting at 2 p.m. to rehearse the sales pitch for the Peterson account?
Yes, but it looks like we'll have to do it without Kevin. He just called in sick with a fever, so he won't be in the office today or tomorrow.
Oh, that's a problem. Kevin was supposed to cover the financial projections during the second half of the presentation. The client meeting is on Thursday morning.
Don't worry, I have a copy of his slides and all his speaking notes. If we spend an extra hour today, I can get up to speed on the numbers and present that section myself.
What are the speakers preparing for? Why is Kevin unavailable? What does the woman volunteer to do?
Excuse me, I'm looking for the library's local history archives. The directory in the lobby said they were on the 3rd floor, but I couldn't find them up there.
The directory is actually outdated. We moved the entire archives collection to the basement level last month during the renovations.
Oh, that makes sense. Do I need a special pass to access that area? I'm doing research for a documentary film about the town's founding.
Yes, access to the archives requires a researcher badge. If you fill out this short registration form and show me your photo ID, I can print a temporary badge for you right here at the desk.
Where are the speakers? Why was the woman confused? What is required to access the area?
Hi, I'm having an issue with the Guardian Smart Lock I purchased from your website last month. I installed it yesterday, but it's not working properly.
I'd be happy to help you with that. Can you describe exactly what happens when you try to use it?
Well, the app on my phone connects to it just fine and I can lock and unlock the door remotely. But when I stand outside and try to type my PIN code, the keypad doesn't light up or respond at all.
I see. Sometimes that happens if the internal connection cable is loose, but before we check that, let's try a factory reset. There is a small red button on the back panel inside the house. Hold that down for 10 seconds.
What product is the man calling about? What problem is the man experiencing? What does the woman suggest doing first?
Hey Mark, I've been looking over the venue options for the annual company retreat this September. Have you seen the brochure for the Lakeside Lodge?
Yes. The amenities there look fantastic. The team-building obstacle course is exactly what management asked for, but I am worried about the logistics. It's almost 3 hours away in the mountains, and there is no public transportation.
That's true. Driving up there could be a hassle for a lot of our staff. What if we rented a private shuttle service to take everyone up together from the main office?
That could solve the problem. I'll call a few charter bus companies this afternoon to get some price estimates, and then we can present the idea to the director tomorrow.
What are the speakers planning? What is the main disadvantage of the Lakeside Lodge? What will the man do this afternoon?
Mr. Davis, we have a bit of a problem. Several customers just came in asking about the summer clearance sale we advertised in the Sunday paper.
Yes, the sale on patio furniture started this morning. Is there an issue with the inventory?
No, we have plenty of stock. Problem is the ad says all outdoor dining sets are 50% off instead of the 15% off we actually planned. The newspaper printed the wrong number.
Oh no, that's a massive discount. Well, since the error is out there, we have to stand by it for today so we don't upset our customers. Just honor the 50% discount at the register, and I'll call the paper to get it fixed for tomorrow's edition.
Where do the speakers most likely work? What error was made in the newspaper advertisement? What does the man tell the woman to do?
Hi. I have an appointment with Dr. Lin at 3 p.m. for a routine dental cleaning. My name is Robert Hayes.
Hello, Mr. Hayes. I see you right here in the schedule. However, Dr. Lin had a minor emergency with another patient, so she's running about 20 minutes behind right now.
Oh, I see. I actually have to pick up my daughter from soccer practice at 4:30. Will we still be finished in time?
The cleaning usually takes about 40 minutes, so you might be cutting it very close. If you'd prefer, I can reschedule you for tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., or you can have a seat in the waiting area and enjoy some complimentary coffee.
Where is the conversation most likely taking place? Why is the man's appointment delayed? What is the man concerned about?
Good morning, Daniel. Have you secured the location for the new promotional video we are shooting next Wednesday?
I spoke with the manager of the Downtown Art Gallery yesterday. They are happy to let us film in their main exhibit hall, but we can only have access to the space before they open to the public at 10 a.m.
That means the camera crew will have to start setting up their equipment by 6 a.m. at the latest. I'll need to get approval from the finance department to pay them overtime for the early start.
Let me know if finance approves it. In the meantime, I'll draft the filming schedule and send a copy to the gallery manager so they know exactly what to expect.
What project are the speakers working on? What restriction did the gallery manager mention? What will the woman do next?
Hi, I'm calling from Lakeside Catering. We placed a bulk order for 500 white linen napkins last week, and they were supposed to be delivered yesterday. The order number is 88429.
Let me check our shipping database for that order number. Ah, I see what happened. The delivery truck broke down on the highway yesterday afternoon, so several shipments were delayed.
We have a massive wedding reception to cater this Saturday, so we absolutely need those napkins by tomorrow at the latest.
I completely understand the urgency. Your boxes were transferred to a new truck this morning, and the driver is currently out on his route. I'll upgrade your account to priority status so you are his very next stop. You should have them within the hour.
What does the man's company do? Why was the delivery delayed? What does the woman promise to do?
Front desk, how can I help you?
Hi, I checked out of room 314 this morning, but I think I left my laptop charger plugged into the wall near the desk. Has housekeeping turned anything in?
Let me check the lost and found log for you. Yes, a white charger was found in 314 about an hour ago. We currently have it locked safely in the manager's office.
Oh, what a relief. I'm already at the airport waiting for my flight to Paris, so I can't come back to get it. Is there any way you could mail it to my home address in New York?
Absolutely. I can arrange for courier service to ship it out tomorrow morning. I'll just need to charge the shipping fee to the credit card we have on file for your stay.
What did the woman leave behind? Where is the woman currently located? How will the man help the woman?
Hi, Maria. Have you finalized the design for our booth at the Tech Expo next month?
Almost. The graphic design team sent over the final banner concepts this morning. But we have a slight problem. The expo organizers just emailed to say our booth space was moved from the main hall to the secondary pavilion.
The secondary pavilion? That area gets significantly less foot traffic. Did they explain why we were moved?
They said they had to make room for a larger corporate sponsor. To make up for it, they are offering us a free half-page advertisement in the event program. I think we should accept the ad space, but we really need to redesign our flyers to include a map to our new location.
What are the speakers mainly discussing? What problem does the woman report? What does the woman suggest doing next?
Thank you for calling Swift Broadband. This is Jessica. How can I help you today?
Hi Jessica, I'm calling to see if I can upgrade my home internet plan. I've been working from home a lot more lately, and my current speeds just aren't fast enough for my video conference calls.
I can certainly help with that.
Looking at your account, you are currently on our basic plan at 100 megabits per second. I can upgrade you to our premium gigabit plan for just an extra $20 a month.
That sounds perfect. Will I need to buy a new modem to handle the faster speeds?
Actually, your current equipment is already compatible. I can process the upgrade on my end, and the new speeds will take effect within the next 15 minutes.
All you'll need to do is restart your router.
Why is the man calling? Why does the man need the change? What will happen to the man's equipment?
Hi, this is Thomas from Greenfield Corporate. I ordered 24 assorted pastries for a breakfast meeting tomorrow at 8 a.m.
Let me pull up your ticket, Thomas. Yes, 24 pastries for pickup tomorrow morning. How can I help you with that?
Our client just added 3 more people to the meeting. Plus, I found out one of them has a severe nut allergy. Can I add another dozen pastries and make sure the whole order is completely nut-free?
We can absolutely do that. I'll switch out the almond croissants for our mixed berry scones and add the extra dozen. The new total comes to $4 to $5.
What kind of business is the man calling? Why does the man need to change his order? What will the woman substitute? Hey David, have you tried using the shredder in the accounting department today? It keeps jamming every time I feed more than 2 pages into it.
Yeah, it started doing that yesterday afternoon. I think the motor is finally burning out. We've had that same machine for over 5 years now.
We deal with too many confidential client documents to be without a working shredder. I'll email the office manager right now to see if we can get a heavy-duty replacement ordered.
Good idea. In the meantime, I know the legal department on the 4th floor has a commercial shredder we can borrow. Let's take our paperwork up there.
What are the speakers discussing? What does the woman plan to do? Where does the man suggest going?
Welcome to the Natural History Museum. Are you looking to purchase general admission tickets or passes for our special dinosaur exhibit?
I'd like 2 tickets for the special dinosaur exhibit, please. I read online that it includes an interactive virtual reality tour.
That's correct, it does. However, the virtual reality headsets are currently being sanitized, so that portion of the exhibit won't be open for another 30 minutes.
That's no problem at all. We can just walk through the gem and mineral hall first while we wait. Do you offer a discount for university students?
Where are the speakers? What is temporarily unavailable? What does the woman ask about?
Hi, I'm here to pick up a prescription for David Miller. It's for my daily blood pressure medication.
Let me look that up for you, Mr. Miller. It looks like you've run out of refills on this prescription. We sent a renewal request to Dr. Peterson yesterday afternoon, but we haven't heard back from his clinic yet.
Oh, I didn't realize it had expired. I only have enough pills at home to last through the weekend.
Don't worry, we won't let you run out. I can give you an emergency 3-day supply right now to tide you over. I'll also call the clinic directly to expedite the approval for the full refill.
Where does the conversation take place? What problem does the woman mention? What does the woman offer to provide?
Good morning, Alex. I was just looking at the progress on the first floor renovation. The new hardwood floors look fantastic, but what's happening with the walls in the conference room?
The painting crew was supposed to start on that yesterday, but the supplier shipped us the wrong color. They sent a bright yellow instead of the pale gray you selected.
Oh, we definitely can't use yellow for a corporate meeting space. How long will it take to get the correct paint?
I placed an urgent order this morning. It should be delivered by Thursday afternoon. In the meantime, I have the crew working on installing the new lighting fixtures so we don't fall behind schedule.
What project are the speakers discussing? Why is there a delay with the walls? What is the crew doing instead?
Hello. I have an appointment to open a new small business checking account. My name is Carlos Ruiz, and I run a local landscaping company.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Ruiz. Let's get started. I'll need to see your driver's license, your business registration certificate, and your tax identification number.
Have my license and tax number right here. But I must have left the registration certificate on my desk at home. Can I just email a scanned copy to you later this afternoon?
Unfortunately, bank policy requires us to verify the original physical document in person before we can activate the account. However, we can fill out all the preliminary paperwork right now, so you'll just need to drop off the certificate tomorrow morning.
Why is the man visiting the bank? What document is the man missing? What does the woman say about bank policy?
Hi, Mark. I'm trying to open the new client logo files, but my design software keeps crashing every time I try. It started happening right after the system update last night.
Let me take a look at your screen. Ah, I see the problem. The new software update requires the latest operating system, but your computer is still running last year's version.
Oh, I usually ignore those OS update notifications because they take so long to install. Can I just downgrade the design software for now? I have a hard deadline to send these drafts to the client by 2 p.m.
Unfortunately, the logo files are saved in a new format that the old software can't read at all. Tell you what, I have a spare laptop in the IT department that is fully updated. You can borrow it for the day to finish your project while I update your main computer.
What is the woman trying to do? Why does the man say the software is crashing? What does the man offer to do?
Hello, I'd like to book a room for the upcoming Medical Technology Conference on October 12th. I'm hoping to get a suite with a view of the harbor.
Thank you for calling the Grand Harbor Hotel. Unfortunately, all of our Harborview suites are already booked for that weekend by the conference organizers. We only have standard CityView rooms left.
That's disappointing, but I suppose I don't have much of a choice since the events are happening right in your banquet hall. I'll take a CityView room for 3 nights.
Wonderful. Just so you know, even though it is a standard room, your booking still includes complimentary breakfast and free access to our rooftop fitness center. I'll process that reservation for you right now.
Why is the man visiting the city? What does the woman say about the Harborview suites? What amenity is included with the man's booking?
Welcome to the Elm Street property. As you can see, this storefront gets a lot of natural light, and it's located right next to a busy subway station, which is great for daily foot traffic.
The location is absolute perfection for my new bakery, and I love the large display windows up front. But I noticed there isn't a proper ventilation system installed in the back room for commercial ovens.
That's a very good observation. The previous tenant ran a clothing boutique, so they didn't need heavy-duty ventilation. If you sign a 2-year lease, the landlord is willing to split the cost of installing the necessary exhaust hoods.
That sounds like a highly fair compromise. I'd like to bring my contractor by tomorrow morning to get a strict estimate for the installation before I make my final decision.
Where are the speakers most likely located? What feature does the man express concern about? What will the man do tomorrow?
Hi, this is Mark from the logistics department. I'm calling because the shipment of organic coffee beans we were expecting this morning hasn't arrived at our warehouse yet.
Let me check the tracking details for you, Mark. It looks like the truck was delayed at the border due to some missing customs paperwork.
That's going to be a problem. We have a major roasting session scheduled for tomorrow morning, and we're almost out of stock.
I'll contact the broker immediately to resolve the paperwork issue. If I can get it cleared by noon, I'll arrange for an express courier to deliver the beans to your facility by this evening.
Where does the man most likely work? Why is the shipment delayed? What does the woman offer to do?
James, have you had a chance to test the new mobile payment feature for our retail app? The marketing team wants to launch it on Friday.
I ran some tests this morning, but I found a significant bug. The app crashes whenever a user tries to apply a discount code at the checkout screen.
That's disappointing. Friday is only 2 days away. Do you think you can have it fixed by the final review tomorrow afternoon?
It's a complex issue with the database integration. I'll need to stay late tonight to rewrite some of the code, but I'm confident I can have a stable version ready for the review.
What is the woman asking about? What problem does the man describe? How will the man address the issue?
Hello, I'm here to pick up my suit. I dropped it off on Monday to have the sleeve shortened, and I was told it would be ready by 4 p.m. today.
Let me check the rack for your name. Ah, I see it here, Mr. Henderson. I'm very sorry, but the tailor had an equipment failure yesterday, and your suit hasn't been finished yet.
Oh no, I have a wedding to attend tomorrow afternoon. It's out of town, so I have to leave early in the morning.
I understand. Our tailor just got the machine fixed an hour ago. If you can wait for about 30 minutes, she will prioritize your suit and have it ready for you before we close today.
Why is the man at the shop? What caused the delay? What does the woman suggest the man do?
Hi, I'm calling because I'm interested in enrolling in the advanced photography workshop listed on your website. Is there still space available for the session starting this Saturday?
Let me check the registration portal for you. It looks like that specific workshop is currently full. We have a limit of 12 students per class to ensure everyone gets individual time with the instructor.
That's a shame. I'm traveling for work the following 2 weekends, so I really wanted to start this week. Is there a waiting list in case someone cancels?
There is. I can add your name to the list right now. Also, if a spot doesn't open up, we are considering adding a second session on Sunday afternoon due to high demand. Would you like me to notify you if that happens?
What is the woman inquiring about? Why is the Saturday session unavailable? What does the man offer to do?
Excuse me, I'm looking for the organic produce section. I've walked up and down the aisles, but I can only find the conventional fruits and vegetables.
I apologize for the confusion. We are actually remodeling the grocery department this week, so we've moved all the organic items to a temporary refrigerated display near the bakery.
Oh, I see. I must have walked right past it. Do you happen to have any organic kale in stock today?
I believe the morning shipment was delayed, but the truck should be here within the hour. If you'd like to finish the rest of your shopping, I can set aside a few bunches for you as soon as they are unloaded.
Where is the conversation most likely taking place? Why are the items in a temporary location? What does the woman promise to do?
Hey Robert, I just finished reviewing the draft for the new employee handbook. Most of it looks great, but I think the section on the remote work policy needs more detail.
I agree. I kept it brief because the board of directors is still finalizing the new hybrid schedule. They are supposed to vote on it during their meeting tomorrow afternoon.
Well, we can't print the handbooks until that's settled. Should I push back the orientation for the new hires next Monday?
No, let's keep the orientation as scheduled. We can provide the handbook as a digital PDF for now and send out the printed copies once the policy is officially updated.
What document are the speakers discussing? Why is a specific section of the document incomplete? What is the man's suggestion for the orientation?
Hi, I'm calling from the marketing department. I'm trying to log into the client database to update some contact information, but the system says my account has been locked.
I see. That usually happens if there have been too many unsuccessful login attempts within a short period. Did you recently change your password?
No, but I haven't logged in for a few weeks because I was on maternity leave. Perhaps the security policy requires a password reset after a certain amount of time.
That's likely the case. I can unlock your account from here, but you'll receive an automated email with a temporary link. You'll need to follow that link to create a new password before the end of the day.
What is the woman trying to do? Why was the woman's account locked? What must the woman do by the end of the day?
Excuse me, I'm looking for this navy blue blazer in a size 42. I see the black and gray ones on the rack, but I don't see any blue ones in my size.
Let me check our inventory on the computer. Ah, it looks like we just sold the last size 42 in navy about an hour ago. We won't be getting another shipment until next Tuesday.
That's a bit late. I need it for a formal dinner this Saturday evening. Is there any other store nearby that might have it in stock?
Our sister branch at the West Side Mall has 3 of them. If you'd like, I can call them and have them put one on hold for you. You could pick it up there this afternoon.
What is the man looking for? What does the woman say about the item? What does the woman offer to do?
Good morning. I have a reservation for the 10 a.m. guided walking tour of the historic district. My name is Sarah Jenkins.
I'm sorry, Ms. Jenkins, but we actually had to cancel all outdoor tours this morning because of the heavy rain and high winds. It's just not safe for our guides or the guests.
Oh, that's disappointing. I'm only in town for today. Is there anything else I can do with my ticket, or should I just ask for a refund?
Well, we are offering a discounted indoor lecture at our museum center instead, which covers much of the same history. Or, if you prefer, I can process a full refund to your credit card right now.
Why was the tour canceled? What does the woman mention about her trip? What is one option the man suggests?
Hi, I'm here to see if I can get my tablet repaired. I dropped it this morning, and now the screen is completely shattered.
I'm sorry to hear that. Let me take a look. It seems the touch sensors are still working, but the glass definitely needs to be replaced. Do you have a protection plan with us?
I'm not sure. I bought it about 6 months ago. Could you look up my account using my phone number? It's 555-0129.
Let's see. Unfortunately, you only have the standard manufacturer's warranty, which doesn't cover accidental physical damage. However, since you're a rewards member, I can offer you a 20% discount on the labor costs for the repair.
What is the man's problem? What does the woman find out after checking the account? What does the woman offer the man?
Marcus, did the new brochures arrive from the printing company this morning? We need them for the trade fair tomorrow.
They did arrive, but there's a major issue. The font size is so small that the text is almost impossible to read, and the colors look much darker than they did in the digital proof.
That's terrible. We can't hand those out to potential clients. We need to get them reprinted immediately.
I already called the printer, but they said they can't redo the job until next week. I suggest we go to the local print shop down the street. They are more expensive, but they can have a new batch ready by 5 o'clock today.
What is the purpose of the brochures? What is wrong with the brochures? What does the man suggest doing?
Hello, this is David from Unit 4B. I'm calling to report a leak in my kitchen ceiling. It started about an hour ago, after the heavy rain began.
Thanks for letting me know, David. We've had several reports of roof issues during this storm. I've already contacted a roofing contractor, and they should be there within 2 hours.
That's good to hear, but I'm worried about my hardwood floors. Should I try to place some buckets under the leak?
Yes, please do that to prevent any further damage. I'll also send the building superintendent up with some heavy-duty plastic sheeting to cover your furniture just in case it gets worse.
Why is the man calling? When will the contractor arrive? What will the superintendent provide?
Sarah, I was just looking at the schedule for the main conference room. It says there's a departmental training session in there all afternoon, but I have a presentation for our new investors at 2 p.m.
Oh, you're right. The HR team booked that room months ago for the annual safety seminar. I'm afraid they can't move because they have 30 people attending.
That's a major conflict. I absolutely need a room with a high-definition projector and enough seating for 10 people.
Well, the smaller meeting room on the 5th floor is available. It has a brand new projector, but it only seats 8. If you can grab 2 extra chairs from the lounge, that should solve your problem.
What is the man's problem? Why is the main conference room unavailable? What does the woman suggest the man do?
Excuse me, I'd like to return this dress I bought here last weekend. It's a beautiful piece, but unfortunately, it doesn't fit as well as I thought it would.
I can certainly help with that. Do you have the original sales receipt and the price tags still attached to the garment?
Have the tags, but I seem to have misplaced the paper receipt. I did purchase it using my store loyalty card, though. Can you look up the transaction in your system?
Yes, I can find it using your loyalty ID. However, please keep in mind that without the physical receipt, our store policy only allows us to issue a digital gift card for the current selling price, rather than a cash refund.
Why does the woman want to return the item? What information does the woman provide? What will the woman receive for the return?
Task 4. Short Talks. You will listen to short talks by individual speakers. After each talk, you will be asked to answer 3 questions. Each talk will be played 1 time. Select the best response to each question.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the annual Technology Innovators Conference. We are thrilled to have over 500 professionals gathered here in Seattle for this 3-day event. Before we begin our keynote address, I have one quick announcement regarding the afternoon schedule. The software development workshop originally scheduled for Room A has been moved. It will now take place in the Grand Ballroom to accommodate a larger audience. Finally, please remember that security will be checking identification at all entrances. You must wear your conference name tag at all times to access the presentation halls and the dining area. Enjoy the conference.
What is the main purpose of the speech? What change to the schedule is mentioned? What are listeners reminded to do?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the historic Grand Theater. Tonight, we are proud to present the opening performance of the award-winning musical City Lights. Before the overture begins, we kindly ask that you take a moment to silence all mobile phones and electronic devices. Please note that photography and video recording of any kind are strictly prohibited during the performance. There will be a brief 15-minute intermission between the first and second acts. During that time, we invite you to visit our merchandise booth located in the main lobby, where you can purchase souvenir programs and cast recordings. The show will start in just a few minutes. Thank you and enjoy the performance.
Where's the announcement most likely being made? What are listeners asked to do? What can be found in the main lobby?
Attention passengers waiting for the 4:15 express train to Chicago.
We have an update regarding your departure. Due to unexpected track maintenance on the northbound line, your train is currently delayed by approximately 45 minutes. We apologize for this inconvenience. The train is now expected to arrive at Platform 3 at 5 p.m. Because the outdoor platforms are currently experiencing high winds and low temperatures, we strongly encourage all ticketed passengers to wait inside the main concourse. We will make another announcement as soon as the train approaches the station. You can also grab a complimentary hot beverage at the station cafe by showing your ticket. Thank you for your patience.
Who is the intended audience for this announcement? Why is the train delayed? What are listeners advised to do?
Hello, this message is for Ms. Rebecca Lynn. This is Thomas calling from Swift Logistics. I'm calling to inform you about a delay with your recent order of office supplies. Unfortunately, the delivery truck broke down on the highway earlier this morning, so we won't be able to drop off your packages by 10 a.m. as scheduled. We have dispatched a replacement vehicle, and your items should now arrive sometime between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. this afternoon. If you have any questions or need to update your delivery preferences, please check the tracking link we emailed you earlier today. Thank you for your understanding, and we apologize for the inconvenience.
What is the main purpose of the message? What caused the problem? What is a listener told to do if they have questions?
Good morning, Springfield. This is your local news update on WSPR. We are excited to remind everyone that the city's annual Summer Jubilee Festival will be taking place this weekend at Centennial Park. The event will feature dozens of local food vendors, craft stalls, and live music performances throughout the day, and you definitely won't want to miss the grand finale. On Saturday evening at 9 p.m., there will be a spectacular fireworks display over the lake. Please note that parking downtown will be extremely limited, so organizers strongly recommend taking public transportation. If you need details on special bus schedules or a full list of festival events, please head over to the event website at springfieldjubilee.com. Have a wonderful weekend.
What is the main topic of the broadcast? What will happen on Saturday evening? Where should listeners go for more information?
Welcome everyone to the Sunnydale Chocolate Factory. My name is Arthur, and I will be leading your tour today through our main production facility. Before we step onto the factory floor, I need to remind you of a strict company policy. Please keep your smartphones and cameras in your bags, as no photography is allowed inside the production area to protect our proprietary machinery. In just a moment, we will walk down to the mixing room, where you can see our famous milk chocolate being made. But first, we have a special treat. We are going to stop by the visitor lounge right here so you can sample some of our newest seasonal truffles. Please stay close to the group and let's get started.
Who is the speaker most likely to be? What will the listeners do next? What rule does the speaker mention?
Good afternoon, team. I've called this quick meeting to share some exciting news about an addition to our corporate wellness program. We have officially partnered with the downtown City Fit Gym to offer free, all-access memberships to all of our current staff. This new employee benefit will officially launch next month on the 1st of October. We hope this will help everyone stay active and healthy, especially as the colder winter months approach. If you are interested in taking advantage of this offer, please note that you cannot just show up at the gym. You must first stop by the Human Resources office and sign a liability waiver. Once that is on file, we will issue you your custom gym access card. Thank you, and have a great afternoon.
What is the main purpose of the meeting? When will the program begin? What are interested employees required to do?
May I have your attention, please? This is an announcement for all patrons of the Central City Library. We are excited to announce that starting next Monday, our brand new digital archive will be available online. This means you can access thousands of historical photographs and local newspapers right from your home computer. Because we are expanding our digital services, the second-floor computer lab will be closed for remodeling throughout the month of April. We will be installing new workstations and faster internet routers to better serve you in the future. During this renovation period, if you need to use a public computer, please visit the temporary lab we have set up in the basement conference room. Thank you for your patience as we work to improve our community library.
What new service is the library offering? When will the computer lab be closed? Where should patrons go to use a public computer during the renovation?
Attention Fresh Market shoppers. We would like to direct your attention to our weekend flash sale happening right now. For the next hour, we are offering incredible discounts throughout the store. If you head over to the bakery department, you will find that all of our freshly baked breads and gourmet pastries are currently 50% off. We also have a buy one get one free special on all organic juices in aisle 4. Also, please remember that you can save even more money on your groceries every time you shop with us. Simply stop by the customer service desk near the main entrance to sign up for our free loyalty rewards card. Thank you for shopping at Fresh Market and have a wonderful day.
What is the main purpose of the announcement? Where can shoppers find discounted pastries? What are shoppers encouraged to do?
You are listening to WXYZ City Radio. I'm Brenda Lee with your morning traffic update. If you are commuting into the business district today, expect major delays on Highway 9. Due to emergency roadwork that began late last night, the Springfield Bridge is currently closed to all eastbound traffic. City crews are already on the scene, but the closure is expected to last until at least noon today. Therefore, we strongly advise all commuters to take the River Road exit and use the underground tunnel as an alternate route to avoid the gridlock. We will have another traffic update for you in 30 minutes, right after this short commercial break.
Who is the speaker most likely to be? What is the cause of the delay? What does the speaker advise listeners to do?
Hello, this is an automated message from Metro Water and Power for all residents of the downtown district. We are calling to inform you of an upcoming service interruption. On Thursday, October 12th, our crews will be upgrading the underground water mains on Elm Street. Because of this necessary maintenance work, your water service will be temporarily shut off between 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause your household. We strongly recommend filling several large containers with water the night before, so you have enough for morning cooking and drinking. If you have a medical condition that requires continuous water access, please contact our customer support team immediately at 555-0199.
Who is the message for? What will happen on Thursday? What does the speaker recommend doing?
Hello, Miss Davis. This is Mark calling from the front desk of the Grand Ocean Hotel. I am calling to confirm your reservation for this upcoming weekend. We have you booked for a standard room with a city view for 2 nights. However, I wanted to let you know about a minor issue before you arrive. Unfortunately, our main swimming pool is currently closed for routine maintenance and will not be available during your stay. Because we know you specifically asked about pool access when you booked, we would like to offer you a complimentary upgrade to a luxury ocean view suite to make up for the inconvenience. Please give me a call back at your earliest convenience to let me know if you would like to accept this upgrade offer. We look forward to seeing you on Friday.
What is the main purpose of the call? What issue does the speaker mention? What is the listener asked to do?
Hello, this is a message for Mr. Thomas Vance. This is Clara calling from the Riverside Medical Clinic. I am calling regarding your annual physical examination scheduled for tomorrow at 10 a.m. Unfortunately, Dr. Miller had a sudden family emergency this morning and will be out of the office for the rest of the week. Therefore, we will need to postpone your appointment. We do have several open time slots available next Tuesday and Wednesday. Please call our front desk at 555-0142 at your earliest convenience so we can find a new time that works for your schedule. We apologize for the short notice and appreciate your understanding.
Who is the speaker most likely to be? Why is the speaker calling? What is the listener asked to do?
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for gathering for this quick pre-shift meeting. Before we open the doors for the dinner rush, I want to discuss a new menu item we are launching tonight. It's a grilled salmon dish with a seasonal vegetable medley. I strongly encourage you to recommend this to your tables, as we are trying to boost our seafood sales this month. Our chef has prepared a few sample plates in the kitchen so you can taste it before we open. Also, please note that our main espresso machine is currently out of order. The repair technician is scheduled to look at it tomorrow morning. In the meantime, please offer guests our regular drip coffee or hot tea if they ask for a warm beverage after their meal. Let's have a great shift.
Who is the speaker most likely to be? What does the speaker ask the listeners to do? What problem does the speaker mention?
Hello, Miss Bennett. This is Mark calling from Summit Real Estate. I am calling regarding the property viewings we had scheduled for tomorrow afternoon. The owners of the house on Maple Street had an unexpected situation come up and will not be able to show the property at 2 p.m. as we originally planned. Therefore, we will need to change our schedule for tomorrow. They are, however, available this Thursday morning if that works for you. We can still visit the downtown apartment at 3:30 p.m. as planned. Please give me a call back when you get this message to let me know if you would like to reschedule the Maple Street viewing for Thursday. I look forward to speaking with you soon.
Who is the speaker most likely to be? Why is the speaker calling? What does the speaker ask the listener to do?
Thank you for calling the customer service line for Horizon Electronics. Our regular business hours are Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. We are currently closed for the upcoming national holiday and will resume normal operations on Tuesday, September 5th. If you are calling regarding a recent order, please visit our website at www.horizonelectronics.com to track your shipment or request a return. For technical support with a device, please stay on the line to be connected to our automated troubleshooting system. To leave a voicemail for a specific department, press 1 now. Thank you for choosing Horizon.
What type of business has the caller reached? Why is the business currently closed? According to the message, what can customers do on the website?
Attention all passengers. This is an announcement for those traveling on the 10:15 a.m. express service to Silverwood. We regret to inform you that this train is currently delayed due to unscheduled track maintenance just outside of the city limits. All northbound services will be running approximately 20 minutes behind schedule. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause to your travel plans today. Please remain on the platform, and we'll provide an updated departure time shortly. If you require immediate assistance or need to inquire about alternative routes, please speak to a platform attendant wearing a yellow vest. Thank you for your patience.
Where is the announcement most likely being made? What is the cause of the delay? What are listeners advised to do if they need help?
Attention shoppers. Welcome to Harrison's Home Goods. To celebrate our spring clearance event, we are offering an exclusive discount for the next hour. Head over to the lighting department on the second floor, where all floor lamps and ceiling fixtures are marked down by 50%. This flash sale ends exactly at 3 p.m., so don't miss out on these incredible savings. Also, please remember that our in-store cafe is open until 5 p.m. today, offering a complimentary coffee with any pastry purchase. If you need help transporting large items to your vehicle, please speak to a cashier. Thank you for shopping with us.
Where is the announcement taking place? Which department is hosting a flash sale? What is mentioned about the cafe?
Hello, everyone. This is Sarah from Human Resources with a quick announcement. I'm calling to give you an update regarding our annual company picnic, which will be held next Saturday at Lakeside Park. We have a lot of great activities planned for everyone this year. First, please remember to check your email and submit the dietary preference form by this Friday. We need an exact head count and a list of any food allergies so we can finalize the lunch order with the catering company. Also, please note that the schedule of events has changed slightly from the printed flyers. We will still be serving lunch at noon, but the team building competition has been pushed back to 2 p.m. to give everyone more time to eat and relax. We look forward to seeing you all there for a fantastic afternoon.
What is the main purpose of the announcement? What are employees asked to do by Friday? What will happen at 2 p.m.?
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the annual Marketing Innovators Conference. We are thrilled to have so many industry professionals joining us from all over the country to discuss the future of our field. Before we kick off our first session, I need to announce a quick schedule change. The 10 a.m. workshop on digital advertising has been moved. It will no longer be taking place in Room A. Instead, it has been relocated to the Grand Ballroom on the second floor to accommodate a larger crowd. Finally, just a quick security reminder for everyone. Please make sure you are wearing your identification badge at all times while inside the convention center. You will need to show it to the staff to enter the breakout rooms and the dining hall for the catered lunch later today. Thank you and enjoy the event.
What event is taking place? What change does the speaker announce? What are attendees reminded to do?
You're listening to WXYZ City Radio. I'm your host, Brenda Vance, with your morning traffic and weather update. It looks like the heavy rain from last night has caused some major flooding on the West Side Highway. Because of this, the local police have closed the northbound lanes entirely. If you are commuting towards the downtown business district this morning, you are strongly advised to take the Mountain Ridge Tunnel instead to avoid significant delays. The rain is expected to clear up by early afternoon. For a detailed map of the current road closures, please visit our station's website. We'll be back with more local news right after this short commercial break.
Who is the speaker most likely to be? What does the speaker suggest listeners do? Where can listeners find more information?
Welcome everyone to the Rosewood Historic Manor. My name is Thomas, and I will be your guide this afternoon as we explore the 18th century architecture of this beautiful estate. Before we enter the main hall, I need to remind everyone of a strict preservation policy. While general photography is allowed, please ensure that you turn off your camera flashes. The bright light can severely damage the centuries-old tapestries and oil paintings over time. So we appreciate your cooperation. We will spend about 30 minutes in the living quarters. After that, we will proceed directly to the portrait gallery located in the East Wing, where you can see paintings of the original founding family. Let's step inside.
Who is the speaker most likely to be? What does the speaker ask the listeners to do? Where will the group go next?
Hello, this is Marcus calling from Pioneer Auto Services. I'm calling for Ms. Jenkins regarding the sedan you dropped off this morning for a standard oil change. Our technicians finished that up, but during their inspection, they noticed that your brake pads are heavily worn down. For your safety, we highly recommend replacing them before you take the car on any long trips. We have the necessary parts in stock, but replacing them will add an extra hour to your total service time. Please give me a call back at 5550199 as soon as you get this message so I can get your authorization to proceed with the extra repair. We close at 6 p.m. today. Thank you.
Where does the speaker most likely work? What problem does the speaker mention? What is the listener asked to do?
Welcome everyone to the historic Greenfield Village. My name is Mike and I'll be your tour guide for this afternoon's walk. We will start by exploring the 19th century farmhouses and then make our way over to the old blacksmith shop. After we finish our guided walk through the main village square, we will take a 20-minute break before heading to the next area. During that time, I highly recommend that you visit the souvenir shop near the main gates to pick up some unique local crafts and postcards. Please keep in mind that we are on a strict schedule today. We still have to drive over to the botanical gardens this afternoon, so I need everyone to be back on the bus no later than 3 p.m. Enjoy the tour.
What is the speaker most likely to be? What does the speaker suggest doing during the break? What are the listeners asked to do at 3 p.m.?
Attention all passengers flying on Horizon Airlines Flight 412 to Seattle. We regret to inform you that due to severe weather conditions in the Pacific Northwest, our departure has been delayed by approximately 2 hours. Our new estimated boarding time is 4:15 p.m. at Gate 12. We sincerely apologize for this inconvenience. To make your wait more comfortable, Horizon Airlines is offering complimentary snack vouchers to all ticketed passengers on this flight. Please step up to the gate agent's desk to claim your voucher now. We will make another announcement as soon as the aircraft is cleared for boarding. Thank you for your patience.
Where is the flight traveling to? What is the cause of the delay? What are passengers instructed to get at the desk?
Good morning, everyone. I'm Sarah from the Human Resources Department. I'm here today to introduce our new employee wellness program, which officially launches next month. We believe that a healthy team is a happy and productive team. As part of this initiative, we have partnered with several local businesses to offer you some great perks. One of the most exciting benefits is a discounted gym membership at the fitness center just across the street. This will be available to all full-time and part-time staff members. If you are interested in participating in the wellness program or want to see a full list of the available benefits, Please sign up on the company website under the Benefits tab by the end of the week. We hope many of you will take advantage of this opportunity.
What is the main purpose of the talk? What benefit does the speaker mention? What are employees asked to do by the end of the week?
Hi everyone. Thanks for joining this brief meeting. As you know, we are transitioning to a new inventory management system next month to replace our outdated spreadsheet method. This software will allow us to track shipments in real time across all 3 of our regional warehouses. The most significant change for the floor staff is that you will now be using handheld scanners to log every item that arrives at the loading dock. This will eliminate the need for manual data entry, which should significantly reduce our processing errors. Since this is a big shift in our daily operations, everyone is required to attend a hands-on training session this Friday at 10 a.m. in the main conference room. We'll have the new devices there so you can practice using them before the official launch. See you then.
What is the speaker mainly discussing? What will staff members be required to do? What are the listeners asked to do on Friday?
Hello, this is James from the Building Maintenance Department. I'm calling to follow up on the work order you submitted this morning regarding the conference room lighting. You mentioned that the overhead lights in room 302 are flickering and making a loud buzzing sound, which is distracting during meetings. I've checked our team's schedule, and our electrician is currently tied up at another job site across town for the rest of the day. However, he is scheduled to come to your floor to fix the issue tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Please ensure that the room is not reserved for any presentations at that time so he can access the ceiling panels safely. Thank you for your patience.
Who is the speaker most likely to be? What problem does the speaker mention? What will happen tomorrow morning?
Hi, this is Sarah from the IT department. I'm calling to let you know that we've finished the upgrade on your workstation that you requested yesterday. We've doubled the RAM and installed the latest version of the graphic design suite. However, during the installation, we noticed that your monitor's power cable is showing some signs of wear and should probably be replaced soon to avoid any connectivity issues. We don't have that specific cable in stock right now, but I've already placed an order for one. Your computer is ready to be picked up whenever you have a moment. Please bring your employee ID card with you to the tech support desk so we can verify the equipment transfer. Thanks.
What is the purpose of the phone call? What problem does the speaker identify? What is the listener asked to bring to the desk?
Welcome to the monthly meeting of the Greenwood Homeowners Association. Before we move to the committee reports, I have an important update regarding our neighborhood swimming pool. As many of you noticed, the pool has been closed since Monday due to a malfunctioning filtration pump. I'm happy to report that the replacement part arrived this morning and our maintenance team is currently installing it. We expect the repairs to be completed by this evening, and the pool will officially reopen tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. We apologize for the inconvenience during this heat wave. To thank you for your patience, we will be hosting a complimentary poolside barbecue this Saturday starting at noon. We hope to see everyone there.
Where is the announcement most likely being made? What is the reason for the recent closure? What will happen on Saturday?
Hi, this is Linda from the accounting department. I'm calling for Mr. Jackson regarding the expense report he submitted for his business trip to Chicago last week. I was reviewing the documentation, and it appears that the receipt for the hotel stay is missing from the file. We have the airfare and the meal vouchers, but we cannot process the reimbursement without proof of payment for the lodging. Mr. Jackson, could you please email a digital copy of that receipt to me by the end of the day? Once I receive it, I can finalize the paperwork and have the funds deposited into your account by Friday. Thank you.
Where does the speaker most likely work? What is the purpose of the call? What is the listener asked to do?
Hello, this is Sarah from the City Library. I'm calling for Mr. Henderson regarding the book he requested, The History of Modern Architecture. I'm happy to inform you that the book has been returned by the previous borrower and is now ready for pickup at our circulation desk. We will hold the book for you for the next 3 business days. Please note that our hours of operation have changed starting this week. We are now closing at 6 p.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays instead of 8 p.m. Please make sure to arrive before then to collect your item. Thank you.
Where does the speaker most likely work? Why is the speaker calling? What change does the speaker mention?
Attention shoppers. We would like to apologize for any confusion regarding our current store layout. As of this morning, we have reorganized the electronics department to make room for our new seasonal displays. If you are looking for the wireless headphones featured in our weekend advertisement, please note that they have been moved from the first floor to the third floor, located directly next to the Home Appliance Center. For those who prefer not to use the stairs, please head toward the back of the store, past the pharmacy, and turn left at the service desk. There, you will find a bank of elevators that will take you directly to the new electronics section. Thank you for shopping with us today.
What product is being advertised? Why was a department moved? How can shoppers find the elevator?
Good evening, residents of Oakwood Towers. This is a brief announcement from the building management regarding the scheduled maintenance of our main water lines. Due to a necessary pipe replacement in the basement, the water supply will be turned off for the entire building this coming Thursday from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. We have scheduled this during the middle of the day to minimize the impact on your morning and evening routines. We strongly recommend that you store a supply of water for drinking and basic needs before the cutoff time. Once the work is completed at 2 p.m., you may notice some slight discoloration in the water for a few minutes. Simply run your cold water tap until it clears. We appreciate your cooperation as we improve our building's infrastructure.
What is the main purpose of the announcement? What will happen on Thursday morning? What are the listeners advised to do?
Welcome everyone to the annual Tech Innovators Conference. I am honored to introduce our keynote speaker, Dr. Elena Rossi, who has spent the last decade leading the research department at the Global Satellite Institute. Dr. Rossi will be discussing the future of high-speed data transmission in rural areas. However, before she takes the stage, I have a quick logistical update. Due to the high number of attendees this year, we have moved the afternoon workshops from the small breakout rooms to the main auditorium on the second floor. Please check the updated digital monitors in the lobby for the new room assignments. Also, don't forget that there will be a networking luncheon served in the courtyard immediately following Dr. Rossi's presentation. We hope you enjoy the session.
What is the speaker's main purpose? Where does Dr. Elena Rossi currently work? What change is mentioned regarding the afternoon workshops?
Good afternoon, everyone. This is a reminder for all employees regarding our new security badge policy that takes effect this Monday. To ensure the safety of our staff and protect sensitive client data, the building's main entrance will now require an active electronic ID at all times. If you have not yet received your new badge, please stop by the security office in the lobby before 4 p.m. today. Our staff will take your photo and issue your card immediately. Please note that your old plastic ID cards will no longer grant you access to the elevators or the underground parking garage starting next week. Additionally, we ask that you do not hold the door open for individuals you do not recognize. Every person entering the building must scan their own badge. If you see someone struggling with a malfunctioning card, please direct them to the front desk for assistance. Thank you for your cooperation.
What is the main topic of the announcement? Where should employees go to get a new badge? What are employees instructed not to do?
Good morning, everyone. This is a message for all participants in the Greenwood Community Garden Project. We have some exciting news to share. Thanks to a generous grant from the City Council, we will be installing a new automated irrigation system throughout the north and south plots starting next Tuesday. This new system will save us hours of manual watering every week and help conserve water during the dry summer months. However, to allow the contractors to lay the underground piping, we ask that all gardeners remove any personal tools or temporary fencing from their plots by Sunday evening. Anything left in the designated work areas after that time will be moved to the storage shed near the main gate. We expect the installation to take about 3 days, during which the garden will remain open, though some paths may be blocked. Thank you for your help in upgrading our community space.
What is the main subject of the announcement? What benefit of the new system is mentioned? What are the listeners asked to do by Sunday?
Good morning, everyone. I'm calling from Riverside Medical Clinic for Mr. David Miller. This is a reminder regarding your annual physical examination scheduled for this Wednesday, March 12th, at 10:30 a.m. with Dr. Gupta. Please remember that this appointment requires a blood test, so we ask that you do not eat or drink anything except water for at least 8 hours before your arrival. This ensures your results are as accurate as possible. Also, our clinic has recently moved to a new electronic check-in system. Instead of speaking to the receptionist, please use one of the touchscreen kiosks located in the main lobby to register your arrival. If you need to reschedule, please call us at least 24 hours in advance. We look forward to seeing you.
What is the listener instructed to do before the appointment? What change in procedure is mentioned? Where does the speaker most likely work?
Attention all employees of Southwest Logistics. This is a reminder that our annual building-wide fire safety inspection is scheduled for tomorrow, Wednesday between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. During this time, the local fire department will be testing all smoke detectors and the overhead sprinkler system. Please be aware that the alarm bells will ring intermittently throughout the morning. You do not need to evacuate the building unless you hear a continuous, long-tone blast accompanied by a verbal announcement over the PA system. We ask that all department managers ensure that hallways are clear of any large shipping crates or equipment. This is a critical part of our safety compliance, and any obstructions could lead to a failed inspection. Thank you for your cooperation.
What is the main purpose of the announcement? What will happen during the morning hours? What are managers asked to do?
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for the monthly meeting of the Green Valley Arts Council. To begin, I have an exciting update regarding our upcoming Summer Arts Festival. Due to the overwhelming number of local artists who applied to participate this year, we have decided to extend the event by one full day. The festival will now begin on Friday morning instead of Saturday, allowing more time for attendees to browse the exhibits and attend the live workshops. Because of this change, we are in urgent need of additional help. If you are interested in assisting with artist check-in or equipment setup, please sign up at the volunteer desk located at the back of this room before you leave tonight. We will be holding a brief orientation for all helpers next Tuesday at 6 p.m. Thank you.
What is the speaker mainly discussing? Why was a change made to the event? What are the listeners encouraged to do?
Welcome to the orientation for our new inventory management software, LogiTrack 5.0. As our warehouse operations expand, this tool will be essential for tracking shipments in real time and reducing manual entry errors. Most of you are used to the old system, where you had to type in product codes. In this new version, you can simply scan the barcode on any incoming crate, and the system will automatically update our stock levels and notify the purchasing department if supplies are low. We will begin a hands-on training session in the computer lab in 10 minutes. However, before we move, please make sure you have signed a user agreement form that was placed on your chairs. I will be collecting those at the door as we head to the lab. Let's get started.
What is the purpose of the talk? According to the speaker, how is the new system different? What are the listeners asked to do before leaving the room?
Welcome to the monthly staff meeting of the Pinnacle Marketing Group. Before we review our quarterly sales targets, I have a quick announcement regarding our office renovation. As you know, the construction on the third floor lounge has been ongoing for the past 2 weeks. I'm pleased to say the new kitchenette is finished, but starting tomorrow, the main elevator bank will be shut down for electrical upgrades. Because of this, everyone will need to use the service elevator located near the loading dock at the back of the building. To help manage the foot traffic, we are staggering lunch breaks by department for the remainder of the week. Please check the updated schedule posted on the break room door to see your team's assigned time. Thank you for your flexibility.
What is the speaker mainly discussing? What will be unavailable starting tomorrow? What does the speaker ask employees to check?
Hello, this is Mac from Greenway Property Management. I'm calling for the occupants of apartment 4B. I wanted to follow up on your request regarding the balcony sliding door that has been sticking. Our technician, Leo, visited your unit this afternoon while you were out. He determined that the issue isn't with the lock itself, but rather with the lower metal track, which has become slightly warped. He was able to clean the debris, but the track will ultimately need to be replaced to ensure the door slides smoothly. We have ordered the necessary part, and it is expected to arrive at our warehouse by Friday. Once it's in, I will call you again to schedule a follow-up appointment for the installation. In the meantime, please try to avoid using excessive force when opening the door. Thanks for your patience.
Who is the speaker most likely to be? According to the speaker, what is causing the problem? What will the speaker do after the part arrives? Welcome to the annual Health and Wellness Fair. Before you begin exploring the various booths, I have a special announcement regarding our keynote workshop. Originally, the session titled Stress Management in the Workplace was scheduled to take place in room 204. However, due to the high number of pre-registered participants, we have moved this workshop to the grand ballroom on the lower level to accommodate everyone comfortably. Additionally, I'd like to remind you that a complimentary healthy lunch will be served in the outdoor plaza starting at 12:30 p.m. To receive your meal, please make sure you are wearing your event registration wristband, which you received at the front entrance. We hope you have an informative and relaxing day.
Where is the announcement most likely being made? What change does the speaker mention regarding a workshop? What is required to receive a free lunch?
Good afternoon, everyone. This is a reminder from a Human Resources Department regarding the upcoming deadline for our annual performance reviews. As part of our new professional development initiative, all employees are required to complete a self-assessment form using our online portal. This is a great opportunity for you to highlight your accomplishments over the past year and set goals for the next quarter. Please ensure that your completed forms are submitted by this Friday at 5 p.m. If you encounter any technical difficulties with the portal, please contact the IT help desk immediately. Once all submissions are reviewed, your direct supervisor will reach out to you to schedule a one-on-one meeting to discuss your feedback in detail. Thank you.
Where does the speaker most likely work? What are the employees required to do? What is the deadline for the submission?
Welcome to the West Side Botanical Gardens. Before we begin our guided tour of the Tropical Conservatory, I have a quick update regarding our visiting hours. Due to the upcoming annual gala this Saturday, the gardens will be closing to the public at 2 p.m. instead of our usual 6 p.m. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause to your weekend plans. Also, please note that we are currently undergoing a pathway restoration project near the lily ponds. For your safety, please stay behind the yellow tape and follow the temporary directional signs. To make up for the limited access, all guests today will receive a discount voucher at the exit, which can be used for half-price admission on your next visit. Let's head inside.
Where is the talk most likely taking place? Why will the facility close early this Saturday? What will visitors receive at the exit?
Good evening, everyone. This is a quick update for all passengers traveling on Flight 402 to Chicago. Due to a minor technical issue with the cabin's lighting system, we have had to change the departure gate for this flight. We will now be departing from Gate B12 instead of Gate A5. We apologize for the inconvenience, but we want to ensure your flight is as comfortable as possible. The boarding time remains the same at 6:45 p.m., so please begin heading toward the B concourse now. As a token of our appreciation for your patience, our ground crew will be handing out complimentary meal vouchers at the new gate. These can be used at any restaurant within the airport terminal. If you have any questions or need assistance with your luggage, please stop by the customer service desk located near the main security checkpoint. Thank you for choosing Skyways Airlines.
What is the speaker mainly announcing? Where should passengers go to board the flight? What is being offered to the passengers?
Attention all passengers waiting for the northbound express train to Riverside. We have been informed by the Central Dispatch Office that there is a mechanical obstruction on the tracks approximately 2 miles ahead of this station. As a result, all northbound departures will be delayed by at least 45 minutes while maintenance crews clear the area. If you have already purchased a ticket and cannot wait for the next departure, you may visit the ticket window to request a full refund or exchange your pass for a bus voucher. For those choosing to wait, please be advised that the platform cafe will remain open later than usual this evening to provide refreshments. We will provide another status update as soon as the tracks are cleared. We apologize for the delay and appreciate your patience.
What is causing the delay? What can passengers do at the ticket window? What facility will stay open longer?
Welcome to the Brighton Science Museum. We are glad you could join us for the opening of our new exhibit, The Future of Energy. Before you begin your self-guided tour, I'd like to mention a few special features available today. To enhance your experience, we have launched a new interactive mobile app. You can download it for free using the museum's Wi-Fi. The app provides extra video content and 3D models for each display. If you have trouble connecting, please see a staff member at the information desk in the main lobby. Also, please join us at 2 p.m. in the Discovery Theater for a live demonstration of our new solar-powered drone. Seating is limited and is available on a first-come, first-served basis. We hope you enjoy your visit and learn something new about the world around us.
What is the speaker mainly discussing? How can visitors access extra video content? What will happen at 2 p.m.?
May I have your attention, please? As we prepare for our move to the new headquarters in East City next month, I want to clarify the process for packing your workstations. Each employee will be provided with 5 heavy-duty crates this afternoon. Please ensure that all your personal items and files are packed by Friday. It is vital that you attach a color-coded label to the side of every crate. These labels correspond to the floor assignments in the new building and will help the movers place your items correctly. If you have specialized equipment, such as dual monitor setups or ergonomic chairs, please leave them at your desk rather than packing them. Our dedicated IT and facilities teams will handle the transport of these items separately to prevent any damage. If you have any questions regarding the moving schedule, please refer to the FAQ section on the company intranet. Let's make this transition as smooth as possible.
What is the main topic of the talk? What are employees required to do with their crates? What does the speaker say about specialized equipment?
Well done, students, on completing that TOEIC practice test. Don't forget to download the free PDF, which includes answers and explanations to all of the questions in this test. Hey everyone, thank you for watching and for spending part of your day with me. If you found this lesson useful, please give it a like, share it, or leave a comment, as your engagement truly helps the channel grow and encourages YouTube to share our videos with more learners just like you. And if you'd like to take your support a bit further to help us continue creating free learning content, you can check out the thanks button at the bottom of this video, or you can visit our Patreon page. Until next time, students, keep exploring, keep learning, and let the world be your classroom.